I found a marathon training plan online. Random website, free download, looked official enough. I plugged it into my calendar and told myself, okay, this is it. Follow the plan, run the race. That's what you're supposed to do, right? Find a plan, follow the plan, trust the process. But I never asked the most important question. Is this plan designed for someone like me? I was 43 years old. I'd been running for 12 weeks. I had zero experience in long distance running. I didn't know what a tempo run was. I didn't know the difference between a recovery pace and easy pace. I didn't know anything about periodization or training cycles or building aerobic capacity. I just knew I needed a plan. And this plan said marathon training plan at the top, so I assumed it would work. Here's what that plan looked like. Too many running days, 6 days a week, sometimes 7. Zero mention of strength training. Not enough recovery time built in between workouts. And the biggest problem, there wasn't a clear purpose for any of the workouts. Every run was just run, add miles, go a little further than last week, repeat. I thought that's what marathon training was. Build up your mileage and hope your body can handle it. But my body couldn't handle it. I got injured, my knees hurt, I was exhausted all the time. And I didn't know if that was normal or if I was doing something wrong, because I didn't have a framework for understanding what was happening to me. I just had a calendar full of miles I was supposed to run. And when I couldn't keep up, I felt like I was failing. Eventually, during my first attempt at the marathon, I got swept off the course at mile 22. And when I sat down afterward to figure out what went wrong, I realized something. The plan didn't fail me. I failed to choose a plan that fit who I was. A year later, when I decided to try again, I knew one thing for certain. That plan didn't work for me. So I did what I should have done the first time. I researched, not just marathon training plans, but the principles behind marathon training. Why certain workouts exist, what they're supposed to build, how your body adapts over time. And that's when I learned about periodization. Periodization is the idea that training isn't just about piling on miles. It's about building different capacities at different times. You're not just running more. You're building stamina, then strength, then speed in phases with purpose. And for the first time, I understood what I was actually trying to do. Before this, every workout just felt like effort without meaning. But as a beginner runner, I didn't realize I was missing these 3 building blocks. And once I understood them, training stopped feeling random. Stamina referred to my aerobic base, my ability to keep moving mile after mile without falling apart. And this is what I was trying to build on those long, slow runs. Not speed, not toughness, just the ability to keep going. Strength, that was my muscular endurance, my ability to hold form when my legs were screaming at mile 20. This is why hill work and body weight exercise mattered, because if my muscles couldn't stabilize me late in the race, my form would break down. And when my form broke down, everything got harder. And my speed, it wasn't just about running fast. It was about familiarity with my goal pace. The speed part scared me at first, but I learned it wasn't just about aggression. It was about teaching my body what race pace should feel like so that it doesn't shock my system on race day. For my second attempt at the marathon, I didn't just follow one plan. I took the weekly long run progression from one plan. I reduced the number of shorter runs during the week. I added some sprints, some body weight strength exercises, work that addressed my weaknesses. And I finally understood what the plan was trying to build because I stopped blindly following instructions and started understanding the intent behind them. And here's what changed. I wasn't just running more. I was running smarter. I knew why I was doing each workout. I knew what I was building, and I trusted the process because I finally understood it. That plan didn't make training easy. It was still hard. Some days I still wanted to quit, but it did make it possible. Because for the first time, I wasn't guessing. I wasn't hoping. I was following a structure that actually made sense for who I was and where I was starting from. If I could go back and tell my 43-year-old self one thing about training, it would be this. Don't just follow a plan. Follow a plan that fits you, your age, because at 43, you couldn't recover the way you could at 23. Your schedule, because training while working full-time and raising a family meant I couldn't run 6 days a week. Your weaknesses, because a plan that works for someone else might destroy you, and a plan that destroys you won't get you to the finish line. Understanding the plan gave me permission to trust it, but even that wasn't enough. There was something else I was missing from my first attempt at the marathon, and it almost cost me again the second time around. If you're curious to know what that was, watch this video right here.